Here we go.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Sharna Bhumik and we're group 12. We were four members, but unfortunately one of our members is not doing the assessment with us. I don't know what happened. We tried to call him again and again, but he doesn't pick up the phone. So now we are three members, Tanvir, Sachin, and me, Sharna. So today we are going to discuss about the idea generation against social problem or need by connecting to value proposition. Average customer thinks electrification can be summed up in three easy ways: price, mileage, and changing time. So, according to Gauss, lightweight materials potential will increase in tandem with the electric vehicle market. So, the next part is background idea. Now, the cost of developing and manufacturing technology of battery for electric automobile is quite high. Bulky batteries and packs are a key barrier to their worldwide adoption. More expensive batteries and vehicles means more expensive engines. And by the year 2025, it is anticipated that away from traditional automobiles towards electric cars would have substantial impact on the automotive industry. So this is the part we are looking at there. So now the next part is value proposition. Yeah. Some of the customers were taking during the design process of General Motors. They made it because most people think that uh, it is important to show them that how it's working and they need to stop worrying about the issue which is bothering them. Another key issue is the shortage of charges stations for electric cars. Poor charging frames work is the major obstacle for anyone who is looking to purchase the electric automobile. So there's a two important key issues that are low range of car and inaccessibility of convenient charges. And now the idea generation against the social and environmental problem. The environmental impact of charging their car at home may be reduced even further by switching to renewable energy sources at their primary or power sources. The destruction of the planet due to use of fossil fuels is uninvitable. The long-term effects of breathing in population produced by gasoline and diesel engine are deadly. When compared to conventional gas or diesel powered vehicles, electrical vehicles produce far less pollution. Whatever we know, all we know about these things because vehicles are very important when it comes to the population. Sorry, my mistake, pollution. Yeah. So there may be little to noise generated the operation of an electrical vehicle because there is no combustion engine, the absence of need to double check their dashboard to make sure the electric motor is on because of how softly it functions. Electric vehicles are silent, thus warnings are necessary to keep pedestrians safe. So next part will done by Sachin.
Okay, after Swarna is tell about the introductions, automobiles and background value, then I have to start about the creative innovations and finally add the social environment. Energy costly in the United States average about 10% per kilowatt. A gallon of gas costly roughly 10% per million, but driving an electric car only cost about 10%. Electric vehicles are more economically and less cost effective. A new World Bank report presents a solid economic rationale for increasing uses of electric car in developing nations, with benefits ranging for improved public health to less urban traffic congestion and less reliance After then, I tell about electric vehicles are better for the environment and society. Electric automobiles require far less upkeep than their gasoline and diesel powered rivals. Electric powered vehicles are draw their power from the grid rather than the using fossil fuel like gasoline or diesel. In comparison to fill up the gasoline or diesel, charging an electric vehicle is more cost effective due to the decrease of cost of power and greater effectiveness of electric automobiles. There is a no need of tailpipe on an electric vehicles because there is no exhaust being created. Traditional engines get their power from the burning of gasoline or diesel, which is process that result is harmful for carbon emissions. However, the battery utilized is EV does not generate any hazard waste product, and however the battery utilized is electric vehicle does not generate hazard and does not uh, produce any pollution. User may drain and recharge this battery are often as you like and never worry about the emitting toxic chemical. Thank you. The next part is start Tanvir. Yeah.
Tanvir,
Tanvir, start.
you
Okay,
we
thank
did
you,
you
my friend Sachin, for your pitch speech and invite me to present my one. Hello, everyone. I'm Tanvir Jan Swapnil, and my student ID is 20173228. As because this is a pitch presentation, now I'm going to talk about my part, which is stakeholder engagement. Let's get started. As we all know that commercialization of electric cars has yet to overcome considerable obstacles. Despite government legislation and financial support, vehicle prices, limited range, and an inconvenient charging infrastructure all contribute to the slow rate of adoption. The World Economic Forum has projected that the first mass market electric automobiles would appear in 2020. Late in 2020, General Motors, for example, announced plans to spend 73 billion euros over the following 5 years on digital and EV technology. Approximately 50% of its investment budget would go into e-mobility and social disciplines like autonomous driving features and embedded software. The proper authorities should handle this. At these studies, respondents saw it this is where their local government fit. And it is the fundamental role that government play in the transportation to zero emission mobility. By implementing regulations that accounts for the evolving nature of transportation, they may aid other stakeholders in the transport. As you have seen in the body of the assessment, we have talked about business canvas model. We have also talked about some elements of this model like value proportion, customer segments, key partners, key activities, customer relationship, key resources, channels, cost structure, revenue streams, and so on. So now I'm going to, at the end of this presentation, so let's talk about the conclusion of this presentation. So that rating might be used to determine insurance rate. So cautions drivers would have money, car manufacturer and insurers alike can gain from this practice since it lessens the likelihood of financial catastrophe. Customers could benefit from lower subscription and insurance price if the market were more competitive. So here is the references that we use in our pitch presentation, and thank you all for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.